Hi, good morning, friends. This is again Dr. Dattatri, Principal of KRCS, an umbrella of Swami Vivekananda Vidya Samstha. Today, just I will give you the hints, especially for 9th and 10th class, how to prepare the notes regularly. Dear children, normally, earlier, our parents and our teachers used to say, you jot down or take down the notes, what is given in the class. While teaching, you observe the class, interesting points you note down in that in a notebook. That is what we call it as classwork. Right, children? Then, when you jot down the classwork, then you go home or go to the hostel and you refer the textbook. Once you read the textbook and take the points from the classwork, both you manage, then here and there, when you go to the library, if you get some knowledgeable things, points relating to the topic, again you jot down. Putting all these together, you prepare your own notes. Already, note work, you have a 200 pages notebook, you prepare your own notes. Once you prepare the notes for the entire chapter, just you check it, whether you can be able to follow it, whether it is a standard notes or not, you just justify through your assessment. Once it is ready, the whole year your work is ready now. Then what you should do? Frequently you should not open the entire notes and read again. What you should do? You might have seen the scribbling pad. In that, small scribbling pads are available. Notepads are available. Small ones are available in the market. So what you should do? You should buy one scribbling pad per subject. So 5 subjects are there, means 5 notepads you should bring. Then what you should do? Systematically, you should write the synopsis of the topic, what you have prepared. From your notes, what you have prepared. You prepare only, synopsis means important points from your notes. You jot down 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. Give the numbers or put a small dash and note points and you jot down the points. The reason being that, how many times you have prepared for this first chapter? Point number 1, in the classroom. Point number 2, in the hostel in the form of textbook. Point number 3, with reference to library. Point number 4, you jot down, you mixed up all these points and you prepare the notes. So 4 to 5 times you prepare for the first chapter or any chapter. Then later on, you are throwing the chapter and you jot down the points in a small scribbling pad. So, how to save the time I am talking about when you are preparing. So, first time you have prepared well with all your notes, classwork, reference work, and also you prepared yourself. Second time, again, these are all not required. Dear children, why? Because you have already prepared the points. And when you are preparing this, already it is recorded in your brain. Permanent memory, it has already gone. There is no need to prepare again the same thing, repetition. So therefore, second time when you are going for the examination or test, automatically, if you go through these points, you recall your memory. Whatever you have prepared, automatically it will come to your mind. Automatically, it will come to your mind when you are seeing these points. what are all the things you have prepared earlier that will come to your mind. Brain is such a beautiful mechanism it has got. So therefore, recall memory from your earlier preparation when you look at this point. Am I right? So once it is done, recapsulation takes place automatically. So the memory is recalled and whatever you have prepared will come immediately to the mind and you feel happy and satisfied because you are already thorough in the first chapter. Dear children, so you have saved almost 2 to 3 days for preparing again, looking at the notes, looking at the textbook, looking at the reference book. Again, you should not do it. The main thing is why you should follow the textbook. Dear children, don't refer guides. The reason being that I will tell you what is the difference between a guide and a textbook. Textbook is systematically prepared, keeping in view of your mental ability, your thinking capacity, your plan of preparing notes, it is prepared. If you are thorough in the textbook, automatically all the answers you can find it from the textbook only. Some children they say, no sir, the questions are away from the textbook. Never. The pattern may change, but methodology is the same. Whereas, when you go to a guide, you don't know what method is adopted by whom to write this guide. You will be totally deviated from the textbook. You will be landed in confusion and sometimes during examination, your fear starts. Examination phobia starts because you started somewhere, you went somewhere and you will not reach the destination at all. That is why either reference book prescribed by CBSE or the textbook prescribed by CBSE through NCERT or your class teacher or the subject teacher who taught in the class. These three are very, very important. Other than that, don't deviate your mind. Dear children, the short routes are always attractive. The guides are very much attractive. Even they are ready to give 20, 30, 40% discount. You take it like that. Don't go with that. Because the people are not expertise in CBSE syllabus. It is commercial, not with the intention of learning. Therefore, follow 2 to 3 times you cover the CBSE textbook. Nothing wrong in that. But what you have prepared, the scribbling pad points, that is a wonderful mechanism through which we can get very good scoring. And knowledge will also become very high. My own example you take, dear children, I was not knowing about this. When I joined post-graduation, my professor suggested this. You do like this, you can save time and in the meantime, you can refer the textbook 2 to 3 times so that you should get a rank. With the help of that, I followed my professor. I thought that it is relevant. What he said is excellent. I thought that through following this, I can reach the goal. Finally, I got first rank. I am a gold medalist from Bangalore University. So dear children, again, as your principal, I am suggesting the same. Keep a small scribbling pad. Read the textbook. Read the classwork. Refer some books in the library. Combining all these three, prepare your own beautiful notes. You can take the guidance of your teacher and prepare a beautiful notes and you are thorough in that topic. So after that, you prepare a wonderful synopsis, only important points in the scribbling pad, and you go through that whenever you need it. Okay, there is one more problem relating to that. When you are going through this, some points you find it doubtful. So what you should do? You should keep the textbook, refer that you make it thorough in that point. So wherever the doubts are there, your best reference is only the CBSE textbook, not the guide. Remember children, this is the methodology in which you will have to prepare. Clear children? And you also should know the limitation of your notes. CBSE needs accuracy, not lengthy notes. So accuracy should be kept in mind. Point-wise answers, point-wise notes you will have to prepare. Remember, prepare thoroughly the same points. Whenever you come across the doubts, you come back to the textbook, make it clear, and come back to the scribbling points, and you will be very happy, you will be satisfied. You will never forget. You will never forget the topic which you have prepared. Wonderfully, you can write in the examination. Examination phobia will run away from you and you can achieve success. Dear children, test it, practice it, and follow me. Thank you.